now in the process of going live. Oh shit, I have to write a caption. You guys talk.
Hey, Jeet, what up? You want to say what's up to the What's the Scenario fam? Say what up.
Oh, what a cutie pie.
He's eating the mic. Look,
Why does he eat? Oh, he's chewing it up.
key.
I like that you just have money to throw away like that.
Well, I didn't actually let him do it, you see.
I didn't see shit. Dude, I can't get this makeup off.
Does it feel so good? I just bought a Honeywell.
Because it feels right.
Yeah. I just bought a Honeywell fan to fucking circulate the air in here so I'm no longer sweltering, and I am excited about it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Let me get more Jeet in this. There we go. There's the guy.
Oh, what a cutie pie. Holy shit. Oh, make out. Kiss him. Kiss him on the tongue. Like
All right.
like a white person.
What?
White people
is-
like kissing their dogs. Man,
Oh,
white people love kissing their dogs, man.
Not everybody kiss their dogs. Is that a white person thing?
No, the
No.
white people like it's the.
I think that's a
it's-
hack
it's
joke,
like,
though, right?
It is.
Wow.
It's a hacky joke that says that like white people like tongue their dogs. You know,
Right.
When you go on warm mode, not Walmart mode.
It is warm. This is warm.
No,
I
Oh,
can put it
okay.
down a little bit though.
Yeah,
How about this? How's that?
better.
Better, closer, warmer.
That's
There's
it.
this.
No, that
There's
sucks.
that.
That's awful.
Blue,
Yeah.
which is just blue. And then this one, which is
Yeah.
warm mode.
How much was that?
The light? It was like $15. It was nothing.
Wow.
$15. Where'd you get it from?
Or maybe 9. I don't fucking know.
9.
I don't
The
know.
ones I saw were like $128, and they came with a stand and everything, and you
Yeah.
put your
Oh,
tripod
this
in
is
it.
small as a motherfucker, dude. It's really
Oh,
small.
you got a little personal ring light?
Yeah.
Because mine is like
this.
for auditions, though. Like you know.
Yeah, yours is huge.
Yeah. You don't have one where your phone fits in the middle on
That's this
on
one.
the thing. Oh, okay. So it's
Yeah.
not totally small. That's pretty big. If it's a circle around
No.
your phone, that's like at least 10 inches.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It looks pretty good. I maybe I could show you guys. Hold on.
Did I miss
guess
that
it
this was
wouldn't
the sleeveless episode?
Yeah, dude, what are you doing? Get the sleeves off. Get 'em
I
outta
just,
here, dude.
I just looked at both of you and I was like, I am overdressed.
How's,
Yeah.
How's this?
Okay.
thing? Yeah.
That's so that
That's
is
cool.
pretty small.
8-inch. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
8-inch.
okay.
Boy, thank God I'm wearing white, because any other color would really make me look pale.
Yeah.
White's the only
you
color
look,
where I'm like, I got some color.
Look at
you
this.
look
Now I'm just gonna
super pale anyway.
open up this briefcase, which I don't know what's in it, and that's kind
Did
of
your
cool,
phone
right?
come, Brendan?
Was that
Yeah,
platinum
yeah.
bricks?
Okay. Yeah, it's gold.
It's just light
Platinum.
bulbs.
Yeah, that's what's in the briefcase in Pulp Fiction. Just light bulbs.
Light bulbs attached to potatoes, so they're on.
Welcome everyone to
To
our live
another.
streaming app of What's the Scenario. Every Monday, we're here for you guys, better or worse, like it or love it.
Yeah. And we
That's your
did it
only two
today. I mean,
choices.
this is a Herculean effort that we are, moderately on time, but also just capable of stringing sentences together. I mean, we had a full. Oh, what's the scenario? I'm Mike Cannon. With me as always.
Mike Feedy and
Brendan Sagalow.
Excellent.
And boy,
So,
did we have a fucking day.
we had a goddamn day. It was a great day. I'm just
Great day.
a Great
Fun day.
Dane day. So a big dog of a day.
Oh.
But I don't know why I found that so fun, but you guys just couldn't have stopped more in your tracks.
I'm done yes ending your comedy for the day, Michael. We just wrapped a 11-hour shoot, I think it was. We did a good
Yeah.
we wrote a good
If it
we
was
filmed
SAG,
a
you guys
movie.
could if it was SAG, you guys could sue the union.
Yeah, if it was SAG, I think I could retire. I think it would be a good day.
Yeah, long hours. It was great though. I mean, for those of you, obviously the people in our chat have already already chimed in about it. Said I'm pumped to see whatever was filmed today. Brendan's lips still have a tint to them. If somebody goes, Sags, how much BBQ did you eat?
I wish. I actually just ordered boneless spare ribs. So
Wait, you only ordered?
I'm gonna look like the Joker, huh?
What do you mean? Hold on. What do you mean the Joker?
Because of the
I was gonna say
because of the
Oh,
boneless
'cause
spare rib
I'm
and your
gonna, like-
lipstick.
But I thought boneless spare ribs from Chinese place are like not saucy at all.
Yeah, they're like those stringy red ones. They're,
Yeah, it's almost
very
like
red.
hot jerky.
Yeah.
yeah. I love it, dude. It's awesome, and it's the combo platter.
So it comes
and
with
it's
fried
sitting
rice?
right fucking there.
Dude, I demolished the chicken and broccoli. I still have a little bit left, but that egg roll gone.
Wait, so did you guys get Chinese together or both decide to get Chinese?
We both got
separately?
decided to
I don't know.
order it. I ordered it when we were 10 minutes away from my apartment, and by the time I parked my car, as I was walking up to my building, the guy was buzzing my front door. They're the best. They deliver in
Oh,
under 20 minutes or your money back.
wow.
It's
Corona
almost as
guaranteed.
if they're making your order before you order it. It
Well,
doesn't make
that's exactly what's happening.
doesn't make logistical sense.
Sometimes you get them in a good swing, and sometimes you just ordered an old, heated up like thing. Have you ever gotten that from Chinese food where it's like, oh, this wasn't freshly made at all? It tastes
Oh,
like
yeah.
cardboard,
Oh,
wet
yeah.
cardboard folded over each other, covered in General Tso's
Dude,
sauce.
I used to try and do a joke about ordering old Chinese food, and it being so old that the fortune cookie was like Happy New Year 2008. You know?
That's fun.
And it didn't do well, and I never brought it back. But there's something in there. Where
I think
it's
you
like
had
the
to say
fortune
an
cookie
older
is so
year.
old.
You had to be like, you will have a prosperous new year 1987. You know what I mean? I think that would be more fun.
You will have a prosperous 1987.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you were saying it in the year 2009, so people are like, "Oh, I get it. It's like 6 months old."
Like that was only a couple months ago, but I guess
Yeah.
that's old for Chinese food. I don't know.
I'm like so close to being able to put together good jokes, but the references aren't that
You know.
good.
They're just adjusted to the point where you're kind of an alien. Like you're like experiencing this world from a non-ironic position where you're like, wow, it's crazy from being 60 days ago.
Yeah.
what accent was that?
I don't know. It was
that was like a Swedish sort of
It was
one.
like German.
I think I was being
Wow.
I think I was being Balky from Perfect Strangers. Neither of you have ever seen that?
I have not. No.
That's an old show, I guess.
I can't. I the
Is that a
lipstick,
thing you
I
guys
can't
would
take
watch in
myself
the early
seriously.
80s?
No, it was in the 90s for sure, but it was definitely, I think it was like too grown up for me when I was watching it, but now I like it. It's pretty funny. It's a kids show, but it's like just two dudes that are roommates, one of which is from another country, and there's your comedy. He's from another country.
It's like the Odd
Yeah,
Couple, but with a language barrier. You see.
Balki Baltakamus. That's literally his name.
And the
Balki
fear-
Baltakamus.
The fear of deportation.
Yeah, the whole first two episodes are in a cage.
So do we got some questions, Brendan?
I have some questions. Yes. Oh, fucking
But does the chat?
mosquito. Mosquitoes are in here.
You haven't,
Does the
how'd you
chat
get
have
this-
questions?
No, the chat so far does not have questions. They are enjoying Sagalo's attempt at jokes, saying 1998. Somebody gave Jeet a
The
shout
fuck
off.
up, chat.
All right,
Whoops.
so I'll stop reading that.
I wanna hear the Jeet shout out. He could
keep
use it.
going.
He's very-
So somebody said Jeet. Oh, Genocide said Jeet in all caps and the wavy thing.
Oh yeah, surfing.
Yeah, Lost in the Sauce said Yakov Smirnov Cannon. I don't know what that's referring to.
That's
but I'm
referring to the accent you just did.
Oh, okay. I'll take
Yeah.
it. I almost was insulted because that's my go-to response when I don't quite understand. So, Genocide, he still has that mosquito, and that's it.
Oh yeah, I have just a mosquito living in my room. All right, let's get to some
Better
questions.
make him
And this
pay
one is a
some
long one.
rent.
Yeah, right. What are you, Walter White's lab?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Passes out. All right. You met what seems to be the man or woman of your dreams. She is exactly what you could have ever wanted, and you feel yourself falling more and more deeply in love with him or her as you get to know each other. You've never felt so completely compatible with a person ever in your life before. The feeling appears mutual, and though the two of you are officially only friends, she seems like she only wants to move things into a realm of romance. However, something what is this? Something seems to be holding her back, and she tells you that there's been something you simply must know about her before you go any further. Finally, she tells you, surprise, she is transgendered and still has her penis. Though she will likely go about correcting this in the near future, what do you do? And further, what if she already had surgery and was so indistinguishable from normal that you wouldn't have known unless she told you about her past? What then? Or on an opposite extreme,
All right, let's just stop. What are
This is
you
such a
doing?
long
Where did
fucking
you
que-
get
Look
this?
at this.
My favorite
I don't
thing is that
know,
you
I
didn't
just
even
found-
consider proofreading it once.
Who wrote that? Is that a fan? Is that a fan? Was that
No.
submitted?
No, I found this from a website. I go to
What
websites and I look up these
website?
questions, and this was the longest.
Read
this
me the
was just some
website.
Random.
Read
I
me
don't
the
know,
website.
dude. I don't know.
Longquestions.com.
I
I
don't know
don't-
what the question.
All right.
that the
I don't
website
even
is.
know where to begin with your cavalcade of questions, but
All
I
it
think
is if you're in love with somebody, I don't understand. Let's suspend disbelief here and say that you didn't get physical immediately and notice the penis on this woman.
Yeah.
Let's just suspend reality and
Boom.
say we were like saving ourselves or whatever. But you've fallen in love with the person inside and out. So you guys completely gel, you're soulmates. You just work. If you found out they were transgender, what do you do? I guess. Like this question could have been 8 seconds.
Yeah. What do you do when someone that you've fallen in love with that you haven't had sex with turns out to be transgender? What do you do, Feeney?
I mean, here's the thing, man. It's like, listen, at some point, physicality is a huge part of sex. Sex is a huge part of a relationship. It's not everything, but it's pretty big. And so if you tell me that I met this person when I'm 80 and I'm done having sex, that I'm like, all right, maybe we can just be companions and talk it out. But if I'm my age, it's gonna be a problem.
What if?
Just because of how I'm interested in women and all, you see.
But what if you were hit with Cupid's dart? You love this person. Like the amount you love Erica right now
Yeah.
on a trans person.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they would have to be like really convincingly.
But also, this is why this episode now can't be available to the public.
yeah.
This is the first, like Brendan's basically like, so would you like beat a person to death if they told you they were trans, like before they got sexual? It's like, what kind of crazy situation are you putting us in here, pal?
Hey, man,
I'd
I'm
high
just
five the guy. I'd high five the guy, touch tips of the dick with him, and be like, see you in 6 months when you've healed.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Me too.
Yeah, me too. Convoy.
Woke convoy. Woke
Can we
convoy.
get can we get a nice little like what would you rather swim in, Jello or pudding? You know what I mean? Like why can we ease into the
Pudding.
transgender rights questions?
I'll answer that question right now. Pudding.
Pudding, of course, it's always pudding.
Yeah.
Jello, you're gonna fall right through. It's
You'll
too
fall
light.
right through and you'll drown.
You have to
Okay.
eat your way out.
This is a nice short one. If after dying you can come back as any living thing other than a human, what would you choose?
A sea turtle.
That is
That's a good
such
one.
a good
live for a long
answer.
time.
Live
too.
for a long ass time in the ocean, my
And
friend.
nobody
That would
fucks
be-
with them.
Nobody really does fuck with them, although orcas do. I think they try to pull their soft body out of their shell sometimes. Yeah, dude, that's like us
Sucking them
with
up like
oysters.
vermicelli.
That's how an orca eats a turtle, like it's an oyster. Just
That's a
Any
really good
living
one.
thing. I mean, I would have to say some sort of like golden retriever type of dog because their level of happiness and excitement at all time, it's just joy for their entire lives. Even when they're getting
Yeah.
scolded at, they're like, "But you're gonna pet me in a few seconds, right?
Yeah.
You can't say mad at this."
I think I would come back as like a chimpanzee or an eagle.
just JV human.
Yeah. Yeah.
Less evolved human.
Yeah.
No, because I want to be able to swing on stuff.
What,
You
in
know?
your 8x12 cage?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'd come back as a free chimpanzee.
Maybe.
Or I can fucking gain more sentience and then start a monkey revolution. And
so you
I'm the
take
leader.
mushrooms. If you were a monkey, you'd take mushrooms. Have you ever heard
Yeah.
that theory or read about that? The stoned ape theory.
No.
They basically think monkeys that took hallucinogens jump started evolution and are the reason that human beings have self-awareness and the ability to empathize.
Whoa.
Yeah,
If that's true, that's awesome.
it is. I mean, it is awesome if it is true. I don't.
I'm just
know,
picturing like a bunch of monkeys like, and then they take the shrooms and they're, who am
Yeah.
Are
I?
we?
Who? Joe Rogan? Who?
Who? Why?
That's the question we haven't been asking.
Who? Why? That's the one.
Got this.
You got
fucking
it?
Oh,
No.
if I could come back as any animal, it would be the mosquito in Brendan's apartment. The level of annoyance he's at right now is making me very happy.
I just
I'll
want to
tell
say
you.
in a fun throwback to anybody who's ever watched the Comedians in Cars Scaring Comedians, I brake checked Brendan right as we were pulling onto his block. Didn't film it just to see if I still had it. And Brendan threw his phone into an area of space in which planes would hit. I think it was so high. It was crazy.
Yeah.
My only regret
Yeah.
was not filming it.
Yeah, Feeny checked to see if he still had it, and boy, did he still have it.
Yeah.
Sociopath, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
That's it.
And by it, I mean the thirst for blood.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you guys were such labelists.
I am a full-blown labelist. That's
Yeah.
where like survival comes from, isn't it? You just label certain things as generic and you try to save yourself. Isn't that life?
I don't know, but I'm gonna say no.
All right. Another question?
Yes. I
Okay.
can't hear Feeney. He just spoke into his mic and I didn't hear him. Yep, I don't hear him. Do you hear him, Brendan?
I don't hear. No, I don't hear you either.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
I don't know.
Let's ask a question that Feeney's just been waiting for this entire time.
Yeah.
Something
If
that
you
he's
could
like,
torture anybody to death with your words, who would it be?
nothing.
Yeah. No.
Fuck. What's he
Nothing.
got to do? What's he gonna do? Does he have to unplug his shit? Why does that happen to Feeney every once in a while?
I don't know. It's good though. What's that noise? Okay, we have some scenarios from the chat, so let's take those while Feeney is incapacitated.
Okay.
So I've never seen The Good Son. Have you?
The Good Son?
Yeah, with
Is that
Macaulay
that-
Culkin and Elijah Wood.
No, not once.
Oh, it's like a psychotic movie where Macaulay Culkin plays like a sociopath little kid, and I definitely want to see it, and I've pretended to have seen it up until this point, but I've never seen it. So we can't ask that answer. Sorry,
Why?
lost in the sauce. Because they asked, the three of you are caught up in the end of The Good Son. Who do you try to hold on to, and who do you let go?
Oh, okay.
So,
Huh?
kind of what?
I heard you for a second.
Yeah, I heard you for a moment.
I said, am I back?
You are
There
back.
You go. There you
There
go.
we go. All right, let's take a question from the chat real quick. If you had a chance to have mutant powers, what powers would you have and what would you do with them?
Mutant powers. I guess I would take teleportation, and I would love a little like smoke behind me, like Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
You know,
Nightcrawler's
something that
badass.
shows that you were there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or
Brendan, I think somebody would see you appearing out of thin air no matter
that's
what.
fun. That's funny. They're like, look how handsome this guy
You know,
is.
instead of Brendan like sounding like it's just
Yeah.
just different fart noises.
Before I show up, people are like, "You smell that? What is that?"
It's like a weird musk in the air. Do you guys get that?
Give me your money.
Oh, you're robbing people in your fantasy?
No, I'd probably become like a missionary or some sort of assassin or something like that.
Missionary? You mean vigilante? Missionary is spreading the word of
You
Christ.
mean vigilante?
vigilante?
Yeah.
Vigilante.
Vigilante
Whoa.
is
Whoa.
unacceptable.
Depends
yeah.
how fancy you are, I guess.
Wow, you
He's
said
hired
that
to-
with caviar on your breath.
Yeah. Sorry, didn't throw my New York vigilante.
Oh, sorry, that Batman, that vigilante Batman.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Batman.
Boatman.
Boatman.
That would
Bateman.
require an O, Brendan.
Huh? So yeah, I would become like some sort of missionary or something like that, where I'd fight
Stop
for
saying
money.
missionary,
It is
'cause that
missionary.
ain't-
It is missionary.
Missionary is going around spreading the fucking good word of Christ, like building a church. In
There's
Honduras.
other missionaries, you fuck.
What's another
don't believe
missionary
that to
that's
be
also
true.
a superhero?
A missionary doesn't have to just spread the word of Christ.
What do you think a missionary is? Let's
A
go to
missionary
Google.
could be a hired gun, you fucking asshole.
Oh, you
That
think
is-
it's just a person on a mission?
No, but that
Brendan,
that is.
Brendan, shut up. You're thinking of mercenary.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
you are.
All right. Well, you said vigilante, so I don't know.
Yeah, nice. Trying to bring it back to me, huh?
Yeah,
You're both
fucking-
idiots. That's why I stand for nothing.
What is
Yeah,
the
so
role of a missionary? A missionary is a member of a religious group sent into an area to promote their faith or perform ministries of service, such as education, literacy, social justice, healthcare, and economic development.
Oh, sounds
Nothing
like
about
Brendan's
being-
plan.
Nothing
Yeah.
about being a Wolverine.
I didn't say Wolverine. I said Nightcrawler, and I could still do that. I can teleport from house to house, spreading the word of Allah.
Yeah.
Next question.
What would you guys do? No, you guys didn't answer.
No,
it.
Oh, I
I
forgot.
would be.
No.
I love the idea, and I feel like this is better for Mike, but I love the idea of Cyclops just because of how completely unkept it is if he just loses his glasses. Like if he like trips and they fall off his face, all of a sudden he's like, ah, like he's just shooting lasers to destroy everyone in sight. It's so fragile.
God, that must suck on a hot day when
It
it's
sucks
really
on every
hot
day. It sucks
and you
at
want to
night.
just take those glasses off.
It
Oh yeah, that's
sucks.
true.
There's no, I mean, did they develop a contact lens made out of that stuff that could keep his lasers in? Because why wouldn't that be the first thing they do as X-Men?
I bet you they did.
Like,
bet you they did.
isn't that the move though? Oh, Cyclops, no, he has to wear these fucking Jurassic Park night vision
Yeah, the-
goggles on his dumb
Meow.
face. It's like, why would you ever do that? But
It's cool though. He can like control how much it comes out and stuff.
yeah,
That's the only cool thing about him. Cyclops sucks. He's a whiny bitch.
he does suck.
He does suck.
But I do like James Marsden. I like the guy that played the guy.
He was
But yeah,
so
if I was
perfect
if
for
I
that
was
role.
if I was Cyclops, I would like intentionally make eye contact with some people.
I know you would.
Like I'd just be like, wait 1 second, I just need to get a better look at you.
Yeah.
And just fucking slice the top half of their head off.
You would kill people that accidentally insulted you within a compliment.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. Yep. I got one today from a guy on Instagram, and he basically like tried to just tear down my strength, like my physical strength. And I was like, oh, I think I'd kill this guy. If I was around him right now, I could take his life.
So
Well,
you
of
would
course, he'd never say it to your face. That's their whole.
No, of course not. He'd look at his shoes and tell me he loved the fucking podcast like everybody at Skankfest.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. So what would you would take Cyclops' power? You wouldn't?
I certainly wouldn't. No, that was Feeney trying to project that onto me.
I just figured with anger and the lack of ability to control.
with-
yourself, that would
but
be a
with-
good
With
superpower.
anger, it would be Wolverines. Like I would love regeneration. I would love an adamantium thing. I would love
Yeah.
to shoot
Wolverine,
knives
I
out of
mean-
my fists. But I think, and this goes back to when I was a kid, I think I would love to be Spider-Man the most because like slinging and web crawling and being that agile and being that explosive athletically and that like you can handle yourself physically. I would just love to dominate Manhattan the way he does.
Not
It-
to mention all
yeah,
the sarcastic, snarky quips he throws out there.
Yeah.
Right.
Doing
So I'd be like Deadpool / Spider-Man because I would be X-rated Spider-Man, which is Deadpool.
Mike would have to write down his quips though.
Why? I'm pretty fast on the show.
Okay. Feeney,
You
what
You didn't
what-
make a good point. Why would I?
I don't want
to.
to I don't want to make the point. I don't want to make it.
Why would I have to write it down?
I just thought, I was gonna say you're a great writer. Do you guys, is it getting hot in here? I was thinking about us filming today, and when we were doing that bit, the newspaper is so good. When we were doing those lines where you were riffing with Feeney and you couldn't think of the next thing to say, so you're like, and you had to like go back and come back and do it again. It was very
Right.
funny to me, and
I had already done it though. The sound didn't record. Like,
No,
what are
I
you
was-
talking about? I don't, just that moment defines me as having to write down everything I've ever said funny. Good night.
good night. I'm leaving. I just thought it would be funny to picture a superhero writing down his quips before he went out.
If anything, Mike writes it down on his hand.
Yeah, that I
Yeah,
would
that would have been something funny.
The
to
joke?
say.
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
That would have been the joke. See,
A
we
joke,
could-
a joke instead of a hurtful assessment based on 40 minutes of one day of our relationship.
look, Mike, you're bad at improv. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. You're no
Uh-oh.
Amy
Uh-oh.
Poehler.
I'm like,
You know
Leverage
Amy
are coming
Poehler.
out.
yeah. If this is a real assessment and what you believe, I mean,
It's not what I believe.
we could get
I'm
crazy right
kidding.
now, but I don't want to.
I'm incredibly kidding. It's unbelievable how much I'm kidding. Let's move on.
All right, next question.
Why can't Mike improv? all right. Do you want a question from me or from the chat? Did the chat have any more questions?
No, not yet.
Okay. Feeney, what superhero did you say you'd be?
I don't know. Brendan, you took 3 of them. Mike took the
Yeah.
other 4. So I
No,
feel like
I'd like to change mine. I would. Be
you said
improv
Wolverine,
boy.
Spider-Man, and Deadpool. The
I would
3
be-
coolest ones.
I would be yes
Oh,
and
yeah.
girl.
Yeah, I would be.
Tina
no,
Fey.
I really resent that even as a joke. I really do.
I'm kidding.
I know, but I really resent it even for thinking
It's
that
like-
the joke had a shred of truth in it because it's just so far off. The joke couldn't. It just doesn't. It really. I resent it.
Because you believe it yourself? Is that
No,
why?
Might
of
be
course.
some
Well, first of all,
insecurities.
of course, I have insecurities tied
Yeah, me
to
too.
everything, but
Yeah.
I truly don't believe that at all.
Now
So-
you guys are right. I think I'd be Storm because I like the ability to control weather patterns. That'd be fun.
And
So
having white hair
Storm
would be
is
cool.
the answer.
Okay. Next question. Don't resent me, Mike. It was just a joke. I didn't mean
I
to hurt your
do.
feelings. I love you,
I
buddy.
can't wait to hear your conference call after this.
I will not be calling Brendan. If anything, I'm going to go dark on him for a few days.
Oh, that would be lovely. Okay. Feeney, you gotta laugh, buddy. You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh or it's real. Okay? You gotta laugh, man.
All right, Serafina has a question. What is society doing now that in 20 years will be laughed at and ridiculed?
Putting our entire lives into social media for the hopes
yeah.
of superstardom.
Yeah, 100%. Everyone wanting to be famous. will be
Chasing a little thing
laughed at.
called stand-up comedy.
Oh yeah. So I was just talking to my father-in-law, who is in a little.
Best.
Yeah, he's a wild man. And he was they
He's a
ran
history buff too.
He's
He
definitely
is a history buff. You can look it up. He's not kidding.
Yeah. He met a guy in Pennsylvania that was telling them that live performance is officially over, and now they're just fully locked into figuring out how to project a concert experience to people in their homes. And I'm like, well, that's the most depressing thing I've ever heard.
That sucks.
Guys, August 20th to the 22nd, Mohegan Sun Comics. It's our last time. Come see me. Come see Brendan. He loves you.
Come to the last live concert of all time.
Me and Feeney.
What a sad part for humanity.
Okay. You were driving along in your car on a wild stormy night. It's raining heavily when suddenly you pass by a bus stop and you see 3 people waiting at the bus. An old lady who looks as if she's about to die, an old friend who once saved your life, and the perfect partner you have been dreaming about. Which one would you choose to offer a ride to, knowing very well that there could only be one passenger in your car?
The Irish guilt gives me no other recourse. You got to save the person who saved you because I don't like being in debt to anybody. I don't want to owe anybody anything. I'm saving the person who saved me. The old bag had a great life. That's fun. And the chick that's out there, I'll find somebody else or I won't. But either way, who knows? This one I know they saved my life. I'm saving them.
Dude, I drive up real fast, power slide, and just kick as much mud and water into all 3 of their faces and then skid off.
Yeah, I would look at my passenger seat and see a bunch of McDonald's and go, wish I could, but
seats taken.
I would pick up the partner because then I would, finagle some sort
Then you'd have someone
over the over the jeans handy on the way home. Is this thing on?
A jeans handy. Can you imagine a less good pleasure feeling experience than a denim rubbing against your penis jack off?
Yeah, I did that in a movie once when I was in high school, I think, like 10th
Who shot
grade.
it?
The movie or my
penis?
Jerk
Off movie you shot.
Oh, that's funny. It was actually Tarantino. It was pretty big. It was a big toe thing.
Dude, I got an in the bathing suit handy in Nicole's pool from somebody else in 7th grade.
The pool we were in today?
Yeah.
Dude, I opened my mouth in that pool, man.
Same
Dude,
water.
I swallowed all that water.
It's all my load.
That was the hottest pool in America. I want to say that. It was, I told Mario goes, he's swimming. And he goes, it's so hot in here. And I go, listen, I was like, you have the most beautiful hot tub I've ever been in my life.
Dude, Mario was talking to us about something like some sort of history thing.
Oh, I'm telling that's all an Irish goodbye for sure.
Should I not say it? Should I tell
save it for the
I'll save it. Save it for the storytelling podcast. That I'm not on, so I can't really tell my own story.
I'll tell the real version, so don't worry about it.
All right, that's funny. Okay, next question. As you arrive at the pearly gates in heaven, what would you like God to say to you? What would you
I'm
like God?
not real. And then just smoke, and my body turns into an abstract energy that circulates the world, and I no longer have conscious thoughts because what a nightmare.
Yeah.
Brendan?
Sorry, Feeny. I was gonna say I would like God to be like hello, I have a hello.
Yeah. Instead, imagine he goes, ni hao. You're like, fuck, I should have fucking.
Shit. I would like God to be like, I have a book that will answer any question that you have about life and everything about your life. Being like, how many times did you fart or something? Like shit like that. That'd be
It'd be
awesome.
like, and then you'd go, is there a Cliff Notes or like an audio version of it? Or
Do I have to read this?
yeah, seems pretty thick. The book.
God's like, oh, all right. Well, there is a podcast I can
Yeah.
tell you about.
Did you ever see that? Did you ever see that Albert Brooks movie? Fuck, I forget what Albert Brooks and who's the really great actress woman that just wins? Meryl Streep. And it's like the afterlife. Feeney, I think we may have talked about this before, but where you go to purgatory basically, and then you have to watch your life on tape and like go through all of your fucking sins and whether or not you deserve to be in heaven.
Brutal.
Whoa.
It's such a good movie, though. It's such a good idea, but it's fantastic. I forget the fucking name of it.
What are some sins that you think would be shown to you?
Well, wait, let me answer my God thing. I think God,
Okay, yeah.
I would like if I went up there, God to just go, hey, pretty good dick. Not the best I've made, but so far from the worst that it's.
But you made the best out of it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got every single thing I had hoped you get out of that
Yeah.
dick. Good for you.
Yeah, you wrang it dry.
Yeah. That's when we killed you. You see.
I love that he's like taking credit for it. Great. Hey, good dick, right? I gave you a good dick, right?
Sweet piece.
Could have been one of the small ones.
Very proportionate balls.
Could have been one of those fucking small ones I made during my teen years. I was trying to
Yeah.
be different.
A lot of them ended up in Asia, but I feel like I really focused. I got America right, you know.
Yeah, that's what I want God to say. I got America right. And then we both go, oh, say
Yeah.
You order a drone strike together. Sarah Hagen Miller has a question. She said you've given up 300 or you're given up to $300,000 to make one room in your house or apartment ridiculously amazing. What room do you pick and what upgrades do you make?
Now I'm a fan of I'm really a sucker for a good kitchen. And if you have like high end everything with the island and all the amenities, nice area if you have area to cook and prepare stuff, it feels great having counter space. However, and now I'm changed my mind yet again because I was gonna say the den, the living room, because that's where you're gonna spend the majority of your time. But now I'm thinking, you know what? I'm sticking with living room because bedroom, you just need one good bed. Everything else, who gives a shit? You're just going in there to sleep, and it's important. But yeah, I'm going the living room area to have it fucking pimped out, most comfortable things, best TVs, everything.
Totally.
This is why I'm saying, well, what once was formerly known as the master bedroom. Now the main bedroom, I believe it's called, because it's not only the bedroom, it's not only an entertainment system within that bedroom, because that's how I fall asleep. I have a TV in my bedroom. It's how I have to survive, so I can make it as cool and advanced as humanly possible. You could also have those like Tony Stark windows that like turn into completely different skyscapes and fucking beaches and all that shit. You also, not to mention the bedroom, you have the bathroom coming off of it because it's a master bedroom. So
What's
you get
that
to
noise?
what?
Do you guys hear that noise?
What?
Is it on my end? Something very loud is coming out of the speaker. It sounds like.
I don't
You guys
hear
don't
it.
hear that?
No, are you playing Jumanji?
It sounds like Jumanji is happening near me.
Oh no, the monkeys.
You hear Erica playing it in the background. She rolls before you can stop her.
Erica, what have you done?
Jeet comes back with a full beard. He's lived in the jungle for like fucking 8 years.
Who's president?
What's going on with you, Feeney?
I mean, I guess if you guys can't hear it,
Well, I just heard that.
What?
Well, I don't think I can. Feeney, talk. Well, now we can't hear him at all.
Now I can't hear you at all. Well, all right. So
Wow.
I don't know what the hell just happened. Defending Your Life
seems
is the
like-
movie.
seems like we're
Lost
kinda
in the
leaving
Sauce.
Feeney-
Thank you very much.
Feeney off the hook when I would get ridiculed for this.
No, it's very
by the
true.
way.
Feeney is his tech performance this episode leaves much to be desired. And I think he'll hear about it for the remainder of the week.
don't hear this.
I don't hear.
Yeah, I
shit.
do lightly. It sounds like somebody is like kind of playing the drums on the desk a little bit.
Exactly. And I
Yeah.
don't know how to get rid of it, and I don't know where it's coming from.
But you sound fine to me right now.
All right. As long as the people in
So-
the chat can hear it, I'll just deal
All right,
with
well-
the pulsing drums.
People on the chat, everybody says they hear it.
Really?
God damn it.
Everybody said they hear it. Yeah, what are you gonna do? It's one of those things where it's like, hey, we're trying our best. We just did an 11-hour shoot day. We got into a very real fight on this show because Brendan said something he believes in his heart for the last 10 years. And
10
you know,
years.
and Feeney's, somebody's playing drums on Feeney's desk.
It also is
know
making
what?
the noises going like doomp, doomp, like when you try and press delete and something doesn't work.
Oh yeah.
Do you have something resting on a keyboard?
No, not that I know. I mean, I'm certain it's Brendan, but
Oh, is it doing it now?
Yeah. I don't
Oh,
know.
then no.
As long
I
as they
thought-
can't hear it, I'll just stay backed away from it. But it's a loud nightmare over here.
I
I
thought
can't
it
believe
was
that you
me,
guys
but-
aren't hearing it as well.
I don't know. Maybe the chat is, but I just do not on this end. But somebody says it's fine, so that's where we're doing it. Only when he puts the mic up to whatever. Sounds like tapping. Yes, everybody. Well, Defending Your Life was the movie I was talking about with Albert Brooks. Sounds like we have a lot of watch-alongs that we have to do, and we just gotta figure out how to do it. You know,
Yeah.
Agreed.
It's just.
I think
just
it'll
one
be
of those things.
easier if and when we ever get a studio or anything like that. That's probably
Right.
one of those easier things to do in there.
Which we're trying, everybody, but boy, is it
We-
expensive.
Yeah.
So, do we have one more question, or do you want to
Um,
just kill ourselves?
We could do that. We could do both. Here's the final question. Which one of your fears will you instantly overcome if given the power to?
What
I got
happened
it
to
to
Feeney?
stop. I got it to stop.
What'd you do?
Nice.
I pressed my spacebar key.
Oh, was that how to get the small man in your keyboard to stop tapping on?
I guess it was.
The
I don't know if
motherboard?
it was stuck in or something. My laptop fell off my desk yesterday, face down,
Oh,
and with my external hard drive, and surprisingly didn't shatter into a million pieces. But I'm sure there's some residual CTE from it.
yeah.
But what was the question, Brendan?
Hold on. I thought I could memorize it, but which one of your fears will you
Better
instantly
write it down.
Yeah, idiot.
Yeah, Mike. Which one of your fears will you instantly overcome if given the power to? Which one of your fears would you instantly overcome if given the power to? You have 30 seconds.
I feel like a good one for all of us would be the imposter syndrome, right? Because no matter
Right.
how big you get, even
Yeah.
Chris Rock still feels it. Chappelle, Louis, they all still get that. Like, what am I doing? I'm an idiot. I shouldn't
Yeah.
be doing this.
And I feel that all the time.
But I do feel like that kind of fuels you in a way.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I think that's fine. I don't mind not thinking I'm where I want to be. That actually does help. Fuel the work ethic a bit. But I would maybe. I don't know if this is a fear, but I kind of fear what people think. So that thought of like worrying what people think and
You're good at
You know,
improv.
no, that it's like, would we have a show if I wasn't? So
We would.
We
Because we
wouldn't,
write down
because
all
the
the
whole-
questions.
yeah, we write down the questions, but the comedy
So-
comes from the answers.
It's so funny. You're so mad over one joke that bombed. That
Yeah.
bombed. It didn't even do well.
I know.
Okay. You fuck.
You're a fuck. Wouldn't you
fuck.
be the fuck in this situation?
I think we're all fucks.
Yeah, I think we're all fucks. Well, that's what my fear would be, is to get rid of my fucks.
Oh, well, I can. Why don't you get that book, How to Not Give a Fuck, or whatever
The subtle art of not giving a fuck.
Uh-huh.
There's a book?
Oh yeah.
Is it
it's
good?
Very bestseller. I have it. You could have it.
Oh,
I have it
nice.
too.
Can you bring it
I've yet
Thursday?
to read it.
Also,
though.
Feeney, Nicole ran outside as you peeled up the driveway with Erica's gift.
I saw myself
Ah.
spitting the gravel back at her, and I still didn't slow down.
she's like holding it.
Yeah. I I know. It was a nightmare. I remembered it the second I walked in the door. I was like, ah. She's like, whatever you do, don't forget it. And I said, I will, but don't you forget it. And then she
Yeah.
goes, I won't.
I'm gonna try my best to remember it for Thursday.
He goes, is it a really bad idea to give it to Mike? And I go, as long as he's not going to do improv with the gift, it should be fine.
I just have to write down directions on how to take it from my home to the studio and then give it to you.
All right, that was the show, everybody.
And what a show it's been.
And what a show it has been.
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
I think we got one of the best shows in the world, in the whole wide world.
I think we should tell.
We do have one more thing. We have so actually two more things for Brendan. Brendan, spell claustrophobia.
Oh,
that's a hard one, man.
Yeah,
that
it
is
is.
tough.
The fear of Santa Claus. CLAUSTRAFHOBIA. Claustrophobia.
Did you say FH?
No. Did I say FH?
You did.
I
I
meant
didn't even
PH.
pay attention during it because I knew it would be very wrong.
CLAUSTRAFHOBIA.
You're one
Man.
letter off.
I just realized what was happening with the computer. I didn't realize my keyboard. I have a secondary keyboard that's attached Bluetooth, and my phone was just laying on the return key this entire time, just doing that for the last 4 or 5 minutes. It's better now.
Man, those monkeys didn't take enough shrooms because we're idiots.
They asked why. They didn't ask how.
Oh, that's so funny. Brendan, last one. You're one letter off. It's CLAUSTROPHOBIA.
Oh, I said it claustra.
Yeah, it might be because of my pronunciation. So I won't dock you any points.
Penalize it. Penalize it.
Last one. Spell quinoa.
Quinoa. KEENWA. So that's as close in my brain as it's gonna be. WAH, maybe.
That answer is the same answer you'd get from a monkey on mushrooms.
I like that Brendan thinks everything is spelt phonetically.
Yeah.
It should be, shouldn't it?
It's going to blow your mind when you find out the spelling, because I know for a fact you've looked at this and thought quinoa.
Let me get. Is it QUINOA?
Yes.
You just said it, man.
Even if you said it, you wouldn't have been able to spell it. You would have been like QWI.
KWIWA.
Yeah.
Quinoa. All right. Well,
Thanks for watching, everybody. Please sign up for the Patreon if you haven't. Tell some friends. We're churning out the content for you. Not all of it great, but a lot of it.
Oh boy, you're fucking some of it insane. Frank Rigatone 3. It's going to be up on our Patreon before anywhere else. Stay tuned for that. We're going to have some behind the scenes stuff because Brendan obviously lost that bet. I'm not sure if you guys have heard that episode yet, but
the bet has been
has
been caught up on. So
Yeah.
he has paid his dues.
he has paid his dues. I went a little easy on him. I'm a little pissed at myself for how easy I went on him.
It still hurt.
I know, but not enough.
We still
Not enough after I found out what you were gonna say tonight.
Yeah, we got sketches. Mike's got the Frank Rigatone 3 coming out. Brendan's got some more Delivery Boys on the way. I have a sketch I shot, I think, last season that's going to be coming out. But when it comes out, when it's done, it'll be on the Patreon first.
Yeah, hell yeah. So thank you, everybody. Patreon.com/scenario pod. We love you.